G'day guys, Blue here. Welcome back to Subnautica. Hope you guys are doing well. We're still on this rock, this big piece of dry land that is apparently floating because it's being held up by some of those floaty organisms. They got so big that they're lifting up this island completely. But yeah, this is the rendezvous point. No one's here. Unfortunately, perhaps maybe we're the only one left. But the other two people that did make it to the rendezvous point eventually decided to go out to the Aurora. And I'm not entirely sure they survived. Apparently there's something out there, which, I mean, we're going to have to go to the Aurora ourselves, but hopefully we'll have a better chance of survival. I don't know how, but I was sort of contemplating between episodes whether or not I should be bringing the Chinese potato, and I'm sort of thinking maybe I do want to bring it because we've seen another one. Even if... oh, hang on. Okay, we've gotten a little bit of it. Okay, that's good to know. I'll also bring one of the watermelons here. Is it a watermelon? Marble melon, rather. And, yeah, the reason for that is because, well, perhaps maybe there's an argument to be made to not come back here if we don't really need to. And, yeah, because it'll be much more of a hassle to come back here to fetch stuff later on if we don't have the stuff. My worry at the moment is that these plants will rot and perhaps maybe they won't actually grow. But I could be wrong. Maybe we're able to use them regardless of their condition. I'm sort of hoping that that's the case because, yeah, I mean, look, it's not difficult to come back here, but look at that. That's kind of cool. And there's seemingly some kind of a pathway there as well. Look, arguably we do need to make our way to the next mountain peak, right? So I don't know how we'll be able to do that, but I assume there's going to be some kind of a pathway. Oh yeah, here. Super easy. Yeah, so maybe we'll explore that area that we just looked at before to see if there's anything interesting there. But yeah, I'm hoping for more scannable things up here, maybe another PDA or two. We did get to learn a little bit more about the fate of the Degassi survivors, and there were 3 of them. 2 of them kept bickering, and I guess they've made decisions based on, you know, those arguments. There's a couple of proposed Degassi habitats, which we should try and investigate at some point. Oh, yes. Another stasis rifle fragment. Nice. Okay, so we should be able to make that now. So that might help us with trying to scan things. This is sort of in the way, isn't it? Let me just move that. Return from the deep.
Data. This is the first time I've seen sunlight in months. After all that time in the deep, I'd been dreaming of it. Now that I'm back here, I'm finding it hard to enjoy alone. Father was right. We should never have left this place. We shouldn't have gone so deep. They do not want us down there. Despite my best efforts, ill health is taking hold of me. The visions are getting worse. Marguerite and Father are now part of the ecosystem of this incredible planet. It's reassuring to know that when I go, I'll join them. Until then, well, there's always the view.
Okay, didn't make it. He did mention something along the lines of they did not want us down there. They. Maybe it's the aliens that have been communicating via radio or whatever. Indoor grow bed. Very good. Observatory.
New blueprint acquired.
Didn't we already have the observatory though?
New blueprint acquired.
These fern palms. The lantern fruits. I mean, maybe again I should just bring like at least one with me to see if we can grow ourselves. They're not really that useful though. They don't really give you a lot of food and water. So not the best thing to gather, and it does take quite a bit of space. But yeah, I don't think there's anything up there. I could have missed something. If I did miss something, you guys can let me know in the comments, but I think we've explored everything there is to see. Yeah, I mean, if you ask me, this place seems like a pretty decent start for habitation, but I just feel like most of the base pieces, though, they're sort of more suited for being underwater, especially like the moon pool, right? You wouldn't put a moon pool up here. We just have a look at those base pieces. Yeah, here, observatory. Oh, right, I was mistaking that for the multi-purpose room, perhaps. Anyway, yeah, as I said in the previous episode, we're gonna have to start thinking about a more permanent base. And I've got some ideas, guys, and I might talk about that on our way back, but sort of just looking at the terrain here, trying to get ourselves to this interesting part here. I still don't know if this is the same island that we ended up on. Oh, wow. Even more of these grow beds. There's actually a lot of the marble melons down there, and a lot more of the potatoes as well. Very cool. Okay. Oh, okay, he's decided to just run off. That's fine by me. Otherwise I was just gonna, like, yeet him into the ocean or something. I should go back that way to see if there's any other stuff for us to scan, or maybe even more PDA entries. Maybe I'll have something to eat. Yeah, these look so similar to the Chinese potato, so we just need to be a little bit careful about eating the right thing. The pathway leads out here as well. That sort of just joins, I assume. Does the pathway lead anywhere else? No. Try and stick to the pathway, that way we won't get lost. And I think we came through here, right? This is where the initial habitat was for those survivors. Yeah. Okay, let's go back because we did see that farm. And we'll look around a little bit. But once we're done, we're going to have to go back and, yeah, we're going to have a think about what to prioritize here. I say we need upgrades to the Seamoth. That should be what we work on first. And then once we're done with that, we can start thinking about maybe setting up a more permanent base in deeper waters. Go this way. Okay, this pathway leads upwards though. Where is this taking us? Oh, okay, this is just to the first peak, I think. Yeah, this is so cool. I do like the way the terrain has formed on this island. So if I just go through here, yeah, obviously this has been cared for quite a lot. There's plenty of produce. Again, maybe I don't want to pick everything right now. We don't even have the inventory space for it, but we've got a little bit of the stuff that we need. Marble melon and Chinese potato. I might also, before we leave, try and get a sample of the bulbo tree, bulbo plant. And that way, like, I don't know if we can grow those, because they seem to be a pretty decent source of food. Yeah, so many branching pathways, it's so confusing. Yeah, so we can swim back down through here, that's where we came in. I suppose there's not really anything else to see here, hopefully not. So let me grab the bulbo sample. And yeah, we might try and grow that. There is very likely a situation where we're going to have to literally come back and grab like fresh samples of these things and rush home and plant them, potentially. So maybe I'm jumping the gun a little bit too much, but if we don't have to worry too much about like catching fish constantly, that'd be nice. Alright. Nice to get my feet wet again. I feel like we've been on dry land for a while. Let's head back. And yeah, just gonna make a beeline for the life pod. We do have a few more goals when it comes to the other life pods as well, right? So, I think there's one life pod that should be on the surface of the ocean, which is not far from the Aurora. We had a picture of it, so we could try and go for that at some point as well. But I think we should prioritize here. So first thing is the Seamoth depth upgrade, and I might get the storage upgrade as well. And then I would say we should be starting to build a base, a more permanent one, as I said. And I was sort of thinking that the best spot would be somewhere where we can access the cave system, like the danger snake cave system, a little bit easily. So this wreck here we've been into. Then there's life pod number 19 over there. There's, I think the cave system there probably goes a little bit deeper as well. So I'm thinking this is the spot that we want to hopefully maybe build our base. Don't know if it's going to be a permanent one, but it'll be a bigger base than we currently have. We still get some sunlight from here actually, so we could potentially power it with solar panels. But I'll probably try and get a bioreactor set up for that particular base. That way, you know, we can have things powered even at night. But yeah, that's the overall plan that I've got in my mind at the moment, guys. Whether or not we move the base later on down the track, I don't know. We could, if we find like a better spot for a base. Alright, just trying to think of whether or not there's anything that I need to pick up. I could pick up some peepers and stuff like that, and just continue eating them. And I perhaps do need to organize some water. Really see a lot of bladderfish recently. I think the bladderfish know to stay away. Is this anything useful? What is that? Oh, okay. Mobile vehicle bay fragment. Where are the bladderfish, guys? I wonder if there's going to be any other source of water aside from the bladderfish. There's one. Oh, radiation detected. That's new. That's new. Okay. Well, we haven't really been around that side that much, have we? So I need to be a little bit careful. I guess we were taking a little bit of damage, possibly because I'm not wearing the rad helmet, right? So if I was, perhaps maybe that wouldn't really be an issue. But we would have to get rid of the rebreather, right? If we were to use that helmet. Whoops, almost forgot about O2. Actually, we don't need to go back to Seamoth. Alright. Yeah, bladderfish. We seem to have run out of bladderfish in the area. Alright, look, we've got a couple that'll last us for a little bit, I reckon. And hopefully we might find some more bladderfish swimming closer to our base when we need it. If not, then obviously we're going to be in a bit of trouble. But I suppose we can use the Seamoth to try and find some more as well. Oh, here's one. Perfect. Okay, so let's just organize water and food. Let's do water first. I know that we've probably got like 1 or 2 radio messages. I'll definitely listen to them in a second. But yeah, there's just so much stuff going on all at the same time. Right. So now that that's done, let's see. I'll just eat the fresh food, I reckon. And I'll still keep the cured stuff. Man. Okay, this is maybe a little bit of a waste, but that's fine. And... yeah. Disinfected water. I know that's like an upgraded version, and we do have a little bit here. I think I've drank, like, a little bit of disinfected water before. I just don't have storage for stuff. Probably gonna need a lot of titanium, so I'm just taking out a lot of titanium now, so that we can sort of fit more stuff in. And even the cured peepers, I think I'm going to keep them here. That's just going to be like emergency rations. Maybe I'll bring one just in case. But then we've got, yeah, all of these samples here, which I do want to keep somewhere as well. Oops, didn't mean to do that. Let me drink these. Purple tablet. I'll probably chuck that here. And yeah, we did end up making the locker, or another locker, the previous episode, so I should make use of that. Just drop a few things. I'll grab that, and that should go in there. Yeah, again, already full. No room for anything. I need my hab builder. I do have it actually, so let's just get that in there and replace that. Looking good. Okay. And I might also grab a full battery. Great. Now, let's focus on the upgrade. I do need to figure out how to actually make it though, so materials shouldn't really be an issue. It's just, where do I build it from? I assume we need like some kind of an upgrade maker or whatever first. So is it from here that I make it? Modification station? Or is it from somewhere else? Oh yes, the grow beds. Would I put a grow bed in here? I could, if I really wanted to. Let's not do that now though, because I am probably going to build a base, hopefully towards the end of this episode. Vehicle upgrade console, build in Moonpool to upgrade docked vehicles. Maybe this is what we need, but then we need a Moonpool first. Or it could be this, which we will need to get a few things for that. Can I pin that from here? Maybe not. Alright, the computer chip is probably going to be the toughest thing to organize. I do have the diamond, so let's just grab that. And the lithium. Oh no, it's not lithium that we need, it is... what is that? Might be lead. Yeah, there we go. The computer chip. So let's figure that out. Table coral, gold, and copper wire. I think we have everything we need, possibly. Maybe not enough table coral. Gold, copper wire. I think copper wire needs 2 copper ores, possibly. So it's just the table coral that we need, which I think we should be able to find sort of relatively easily. I'll grab you. Yeah, here. Probably should be switching the Sea Glide light off while we're doing this sort of stuff. Perfect. Okay. So let's actually build this thing. Again, I have no idea if this is what we need, but could be, potentially. It definitely is. Oh no. No, okay. I mean, there are a few things that we can make from it, but most certainly not the Seamoth Depth Module Mark 1. Okay. My bad. Is that something that the vehicle bay produces for us, or are we going to need the moon pool? Yeah, okay. Ah, this builds the Cyclops as well. Right. So this just builds the vehicles, but the modifications don't come from here. Just gonna double check the fabricator to see if the fabricator doesn't have the upgrades. Ooh, stasis rifle. I think we're going to have to start with the base first, guys. So, because I need to play around with the moon pool and actually get the upgrade to the moon pool, right? Here, vehicle upgrade console. Build in the moon pool to upgrade docked vehicles. So we need to then dock the Seamoth to it.
High priority automated message from Aurora Live Pod 13 coordinates attached. Live Pod is carrying high priority passenger.
Yoki Kasa. I said Kasa. Why do I have to record this anyway?
Send immediate burial detail.
Signal
Burial
location
details.
uploaded to PDA.
Okay. Life Pod 13. Where is that? There. 175 meters in depth. Carrying high priority passenger remains. Okay. That's definitely doable. We've visited the Aurora rendezvous point. I'll color that blue. And we'll keep it on, just to keep track of where it is. But yeah, life pod 13. Let's go yellow. That'll be our destination. Does that take us sort of towards... sort of in that direction. I don't know if we'll have an issue with the radiation in that area. Probably will.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
But we can try. We'll see what we can find by checking out the life pod. How close are we to the Aurora, though? Oh no, we're going away from the Aurora in this direction, I think. Oh, look at that. That's another huge wreck just over here. Is there any way inside? I don't know if that's cuttable, but take a look. Yeah, no. Bioreactor fragment. Yeah, it doesn't seem like there's a way inside this one, unfortunately. Oh, hang on, what's this? Beacon fragment. Beacon.
New blueprint acquired.
Let me have a look at the blueprints here. Yeah, there's so many things here. I don't think I'll read everything, especially the obvious ones. A thermal plant. The first rule of... Oh, okay. That scared me. Let's go in here. Yes, okay. The first rule of survival in hostile environments is to work with the resources available. If it's 800 degrees outside and you're in danger of burning to death at any moment, you may as well get some cheap, reliable energy out of it. Converts heat energy into electricity. Always take thermometer readings before attempting installation. Core mechanisms are housed in a heat-resistant chassis, but are not impervious to extreme temperatures. Is this guy dealing damage to us, or what's the deal? I assume we're safe in here, but... Yeah, I didn't see a way in. I just want to... see if there's any entry on... what we just picked up there, which is that beacon, but maybe might find more info here. If I can actually find it. Here it is. Navigation aid. Maintains and broadcasts its position. Configurable name. I don't really know what that means. But maybe we'll play around with it when we get the chance. Sorry, getting sidetracked here. Yeah, I was super excited to see that huge... Oh no. Yes, that's right. We need to swap this out, don't we? There we go. So this thing should last a little longer. But I would like to get that charging station up and running. Oh, wow. Completely different biome. I don't think we've seen anything like this before. What are those ray-looking things? I mean... I keep dying from things, and maybe I should consider that they could be hostile. Yeah, there it is. jelly ray. I don't know if it's not noticed us or... Oh, oh. Surely it's seen us by now, but maybe it's not hostile? Perhaps maybe they don't like to be scanned. This species has adapted to low light environments with a translucent luminescent body. This adaptation may help to light up the surrounding area for foraging, ward away predators, and identify the organism to others of its kind. Light sensitivity. Small creatures have been seen swimming in the jelly ray's wake to take advantage of the light source for their own ends, and the ray itself will approach light sources.
The biomass in this area is dominated by plant life, picking up faint Altera vehicle signatures.
Faint Altera vehicle signatures? What? Sorry, I got slightly panicked there, because I thought there was something going on. Where were we? Yeah, perhaps mistaking them for others of its own species. Assessment inedible. Yeah, sorry, we almost finished reading that one. Anyway, this is what we came here for, so let's just check out what's going on in here. Okay, I guess accessible from the top. Again, no survivor to be found. Anything we can scan, though? That's a big question. Or is it just the PDA? Perhaps it's just the PDA.
Integrating new PDA data.
Live pod launch sequence initiated. Entering planetary atmosphere.
My creators, the cherishers and sustainers of worlds, give me this day my daily pleasures as I give to those who seek pleasures from me.
External temperature approaching critical levels.
Show me the path. In life, truth, and love for mine is the power. I am the one. On and off and on again.
Impact imminent.
Life is a game which the universe plays with itself. I am done playing as this bundle of flesh. Return me.
Okay. He definitely dead, that's for sure. Anyway, okay. So we didn't really find anything useful, but I guess this is just another thing to maybe orient us a little bit. It's nice that we have a different biome altogether, though, and it's nice that there's nothing mean out here that's gonna eat us. Or perhaps maybe we just haven't seen anything mean out here that's gonna eat us. There does seem to be... oh, I was gonna say a cave system, maybe they're just like trenches. But, let's head back, and, yeah, I am going to make my way to the proposed site for our own base. The thing is, I sort of need to start placing certain things down, right? Like, I do need to move lockers and all that sort of stuff. I'm gonna need the scanning room again. I mean, I don't want to rebuild stuff because we can just simply get all of the materials back. The moon pool, however, is definitely a critical thing that I want. Multi-purpose room, I should be able to get that in immediately. So I'm just gonna start with that. Yeah, so sort of between Life Pod 17 and 19, I know there's the gigantic wreck over here. I don't know how I feel about building so close to the gigantic wreck. So maybe we'll sort of go off in this direction a little bit more. And yeah, I think this area's, I mean, diverse enough. I do like having, like, the red grass. Let's just double check where the position of the aurora is. Yeah, okay. About 17 is there. Yeah, I suppose maybe I shouldn't really be too fussy then. This seems like a good enough spot to me, guys. One thing that is a concern, however, is the amount of bladderfish that I see in this area. I don't know if that's going to be a problem. But yeah, let's do it. So... multi-purpose room. Yeah, I'm just sort of thinking about the terrain. The thing is, it's not very flat. So that could prove to be a problem as well. If we want to obviously build pieces, like, connected to it, if that makes sense. Or should I? Because I think I can actually, like, just place down the proposed location for certain things. Yeah, maybe that's a decent starting point. Ow. What was that? These guys?
30 seconds.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Alright. Okay, well, we've got a proposed place to put the moon pool at the very least. Can I then connect like a piece like this, for instance, to it? Or does it already have to be in place before we even start? Yeah, okay. Maybe it needs to be in place before we even start. Let's unpin everything. I'm gonna pin the moon pool. And perhaps maybe the moon pool is really our focus for the time being. It is a pretty big structure, isn't it? But once we get the moon pool in, we should be able to sort of, like, branch off other things from it. So, we just need all the materials. So, a couple of titanium ingots, and then some lubricant, which I can't remember if we already have the lubricant. And then we need a couple of lead. I think we have a couple of lead. Do I want to start gathering some more wrecks? I don't know. I just don't want to have to deal with more inventory issues, if I can help it. At the very least, until we build some more lockers in our new base.
Fluid intake.
Oh yes, yeah. We do need to drink some water. Forgot about that. Do see Bladderfish over here. Yeah, I feel like we're still going to need to visit the location of where the drop pod landed, or the escape pod landed, because this is the #1 spot to find bladderfish. So far, anyway.
Vital signs stabilizing.
Alright, ingots. Let's do it. And I need more titanium. As soon as I said that I wasn't needing to pick up those wrecks, now I actually have a need. God damn. So if we go to the creepvine area, I assume I'll be able to find some wrecks, because the these stalkers like to pick them up and carry them around. I think the stalkers like to hang around these parts, right? I'll grab one of those, because we might actually need it. There we go, that should give us a little bit more. That's what we're looking for. Yeah, I thought we still had a little bit more titanium. We might actually have some titanium in the lockers, actually. I didn't check. Is that thing... Oh, that thing is still beeping, guys, so... I need to check it. Still not enough. Alright, I thought we would get there pretty easily.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Nope. No titanium in here. Just a tiny bit. I'll try and find some more wrecks. Probably gonna need some food. Oh, here we go. Wreck Central. Bit more. Oh, alright. Alright then. Yeah, I think I'm probably going to need a lot more titanium now that I'm considering building a big base. But I think we should at least have enough for one more ingot. There we go. Okay, and then we just need the lead, which I think we do have. Do I still have any wrecks with me? No. Okay. That's good. Lead. Perfect. Okay. Now, I probably should plan for some of the other rooms that I want. The scanner room, I mean, I'll just take down the scanner room that we currently have here, but the multi-purpose room. So we need another 6 titanium, which we do have, right? So I should be able to get that in. And then, like, one of these tube things that should hopefully get us between the different rooms. I think we should have enough. So, yeah, let's go back out there. Actually, one thing that I'm now worried about is whether or not I'm going to be able to find my way back to where we proposed to build the moon pool. We'll just quickly have a meal as well. Maybe even some water. I'll keep the extra water for now. So we're almost maxed out. Jump into the Seamoth and... yeah, I mean, look, I think we should be able to find it relatively easily, because it should be not so far from Life Pod 17. And then, yeah, once we get that in place, I would say that it's a matter of sort of moving our stuff to that location. Though I sort of want to try and focus to see if we can get the upgrade module or whatever it is called to try and start getting the upgrades that we need for the Seamoth. Again, I'm assuming this is the way to make it. Otherwise, I'm a little bit confused if that's not the case. I wonder if the game would like actually mark down the location of a base that you build, or if that's not a thing. I remember passing this, and yeah, there it is. So, should be able to just get this built, and we'll build other sort of like sections for it as well. Nice. Okay. Is there a way in? No. Except for this section here,
Warning,
obviously.
emergency power only.
Because that's essentially what a moon pool is, right? A place to, I guess, dock submersibles. Next part. Let's get the...
After weeks without human contact, it is normal to experience psychological discomfort. Research indicates symptoms may be partly alleviated by adopting a pet or anthropomorphizing an inanimate object.
Okay. I don't know why the PDA decided to give us that info, but... So, I'm thinking maybe... How do we connect it? I don't know if we can connect it on all sides. Ow! Is it this little guy? Whoa. A biter. Oh yes, there's a few of them. Yeah, I didn't like that, did ya? Oh, there's a few of them. Maybe we shouldn't worry about them, because we could potentially get eaten alive. Where's the Seamoth? There it is.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Alright, now let's get this room built. I think maybe just on this side. So maybe we want to build one of these things first. Oh, okay, can't be right in the middle. Maybe just over there. And then a multi-purpose room. Oh, okay. That multi-purpose room has a sort of connecting section there. Which... do I even need to build this part then? I'm just gonna play around with it a little bit here. But... oh yeah, okay. So you don't need to build the connecting section there. Arguably, the moon pool would have been better built down here where, you know, there's a little bit more water and a little bit more of a gap. Because this might be a bit of a problem for getting vehicles in. I don't know how big the Cyclops is, but I assume it's a little bit bigger. Do I want to move the moon pool? Sorry guys,
30 seconds.
But, you know, I think it'll be a lot more complicated to move the moon pool later if we already had, like, the entire base built out, if that makes sense. So, let's just get... yeah, I guess maybe that. Hopefully that makes some sense. And then from here we go with the moon pool.
It may be prudent to separate work and leisure spaces to maximize productivity. Treat this space as your home, but never forget that it is not.
Okay then. We're still on the clock. Or she's trying to remind us that we are. Can we rotate stuff? Is that a thing? Okay. I can't seem to figure out how to rotate things, but... anyway. Doesn't matter, let's get this in now. Okay, good. And... guess I need an entrance point. So we'll enter from the multi-purpose room. I assume this compartment, if I'm not mistaken, it will actually give us a entry point. What?
30 seconds.
Okay. I'm so confused. So confused. Why can't I build it over on this side? Yeah, I'm not entirely sure, but anyway, let's build that there. Fantastic. Alright. So now that that's done, we just jump back in and have a breather here. But I think this is where we're going to be calling it an episode, guys. Oh, God. Alright, we don't have a couple of legs on this side. Is that a problem? It could be. But considering where we're at, though, fixing this sort of stuff is probably going to have to be in the next episode. So, guys, this is me. Thanks for watching. As usual, leave a like or a dislike or a comment or two down below. Stay true, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.